Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your reading space. It looks like a lot of psychic energy for you. I'm hearing psychic blueprint or psychic outline. You could be getting justice when it comes to air signs, namely Libra, Gemini. You could be dealing with Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be the case. We're also seeing Pisces and some distance with Cancer energy. But outside of these energies that you may or may not be dealing with, it looks that you have mediumship capabilities or psychic, again, blueprints, energies that are coming online, maybe coming back online, or trying to rise in a more fierce way. You're on the brink of entering into a new part of your life, or let's say another phase. You kind of move between these phases of being more introverted to more extroverted, more involved with others to more involved with yourself throughout your life. And you're going to be moving into a more self-involved phase coming up very soon, where you're more focused on your emotional stability, well-being, your emotional boundaries, maybe less involved with family or people of the past or obligations connected to other people. You're still always able to master and balance the two, master of both worlds or hats here, but you're going to be more heavily emphasizing your own sanctuary. Right now, you could be getting justice around old emotional wounds and baggage that you've been carrying a long time, stuff that's been stuck. You could finally be seeing it at a different level, in a different way, bringing your truth to surface somehow, bringing your truth to light somehow. You could be getting downloads or channeling information through about this. It could almost feel painful in your joints, almost arthritic, almost like a distorted energy because it's been pushed down for so long, held within for so long, at least to the extent that it's trying to rise. I do feel you're connected to other strong intuitives. That Piscean energy really sticks out. They could be using their voice a lot. There could be healing energy here. We see Cancer as well, even some Aquarius. But yours is on a whole different level, a whole different authority. Whatever this breakthrough of enough is enough, or this energy is, this truth, this justice, this balance, this fairness, it's revealing to you what's been stuck, what's been stopped, especially from an emotional origin inside of you that has then stopped external progress at times, where you feel barred or blocked or like you're never reaching your full potential or not going exactly where you want to go or at the speed that you want to go. It's going to put an emphasis and a highlight on those areas. This is an extremely liberating process for you. You're liberating yourself from bondage through this, from toxicity, toxic relationship patterns as well, heavy, dense patterns that just hurt, toxic habits. This is an excellent moment for you to really relieve yourself from that, to take back the reins. And it might feel uncomfortable at first or in the whole process itself. It can feel a bit painful, even manifest physical discomfort in the body as you're unleashing this pent-up stuff, rage, emotions, baggage, abilities, gifts. You are a seer, that's the feeling here. But the pain is mostly from the walls breaking down, the walls that whisper, you have to keep us standing because you need us, and without us, all of this horrible, scary stuff will happen. You're breaking through that deterrent, that illusion. And when you break it down and you get past the pain and the deterrent, then you start to see that beyond that fear is everything, all of it, all you've been looking for. And you'll wonder why you didn't do it sooner. The lack keeps the walls standing. It keeps the fears whispering so that you'll keep the walls in place and you'll keep painting them and decorating them and telling yourself that the room looks a little different. But it's the same old room. This could also be highlighting some very deep and significant mother wounds. Underlying all of this, your work is an important focus, consistently building, consistently working, and it actually ties in to part of this upheaval or awakening or breakthrough, whatever words you might give this process. I'm also hearing the word aptitude. Your work helps elevate you, and this does not just have to be career-focused or career-centered work, though it could be. This can also be the things you're building, the daily habits, the daily chores, building your body, yourself, your relationships, your mind, your relationship to wealth, whatever it may be, whatever you're building in the physical world, taking physical steps to build. That consistent action that grows your world. It saturates and marinates something with the essence of you. which gives you more strength and other foundations to work from, to move from, so that you can actually break out of fear-based walls and confines and know for certain in your own being and intuition what is right for you. You could have some unhealthy attachments or addictions to certain people as well, and you may feel that you failed walking away from them before, or at least walking away from the emotional baggage that was left connected to them. But that's sort of evaporating as you shift focus to what is good for you, instead of focusing on what you have to leave or let go of or even change. It becomes more of a focus on what you want to grow. You want to grow your emotional sovereignty. You want to grow your emotional stability. You want to grow your feeling of having boundaries and doing what's right for you, what replenishes you, not just giving everything away freely or being taken from. And no worries, Sagittarius, you will enter back into a more connected era with family or friends or people of the past after this moves through. Give it some months, maybe 6 months or a little more out, even a year out. Could also be earlier. You're all on a little bit different timeline, but that's the gist of it. But even when you do enter back in, it will always have that kind of distance, those boundaries that you've developed, and it will never be the same. And that part could be a little bit sad for you, but it doesn't have to mean it's bad. It could actually be better, especially if you consider that where it's already been may not be that great to start. And lastly, for you in this message, sometimes there are things that you have interpreted as failures or as negative, things that you've chose to do, decisions you've made, places that you've gone, directions you've went in, and you've thought maybe that wasn't the best thing. Maybe I failed. Maybe I didn't succeed somehow. And yet this is saying the opposite. So something here is going to be reframed. Maybe you will literally receive a message from the other side that helps you reframe these things. Maybe you're going to channel this information through. You're going to get these downloads. Try to really listen and pay attention to these downloads that you get, to this information that you pull through you. Because in fact, these things that you're holding on to as if you didn't do enough, or you didn't do a good job, or you did not have victory, or you did not succeed, whatever it might be, these are instances where you actually took important, necessary action ahead of time before things totally went to full shit. You took this action and you broke yourself free. You broke yourself out of toxic bondage. You broke yourself out of really negative or bad ways of being, bad for you ways of being. And just because you didn't see the end of that actually unfold doesn't mean you have to doubt your intuition or yourself. You actually had success in a lot of areas you're chalking up to failure. And it's the most important kind of success of all. There can also be a note about bad parenting, bad mother here. Again, that mother wound coming up. And you might be processing that and how it's affected your personal power, your expression of power, how it's left a lot of oppression or feeling very repressed energy on you. Ducks, geese, birds, doves especially can all be significant signs for you that can let you know as a confirmation to this message. You could also be processing something about masculine violation, but that won't be for everyone. I feel like some of you are waiting to be unlocked. So watch for keys or symbolism around unlocking, activating some kind of key symbol. If you're waiting to be unlocked, ask and you shall receive. You will be unlocked. Archangel Michael could have a hand in this as well. Much love always to you, Sagittarius, and you can always email frequencyoftheheart@gmail.com for personal reading inquiries. Take care.